This is a Dragon Age short story, Minrathous Shadows. He knew the Magister wouldn't care for him pulling up a chair, so that's just what he did. This is a private table. She eyed the wrinkled uniform and scuffed boots, and the rat-grey hat still dripping with rain. Sir Templar. Won't be here long, he replied. The Magister exhaled. Another round, then. She summoned a dark-clad dealer to her side with the flick of a ruby-encrusted hand. Tarquin thumbed through the cards he was dealt, crisp, never used, and edged with gold leaf that left his palms dusted with brilliant flecks. Don't you find the sparkle charming? Coins winked in his peripheral vision, scudding across the red silk tablecloth. That's what you're here for, said the Magister with a flat smile. Isn't it? That's your opening bet. At a table with gold-painted cards. The Magister raised an eyebrow. It's more than you see in half a year, Templar. She lay her cards face up on the table. You want more? Let's see if I like how you play. Tarquin revealed his own hand, then pushed a slim ledger into the centre of the table. How about we raise the stakes? Just a bit. I'm sure I don't know what that is, she said. Tarquin noticed a slight pinch in the corner of one of her eyes. I have a contact. Lady's lightning smart. And she says that contains financial records for the black market slave trade. Tarquin leaned back in his chair, settling into the velvet plush as easy as a smile on the grifter's face. Including transactions with the Venatori cult. The Magister chuckled. The Venatori were eradicated. Is that right? The Magisterium still considers consorting with them treason. Treason gets the Magister exiled. Titles destroyed. The Magister tapped her lower lip with a lacquered fingernail. Interesting cards you've chosen. Her voice held an edge like a razor just off the whetstone. Perhaps you weren't properly instructed in how this game is played. I believe I know exactly how this game is played. The Magister flung the rest of her cards on the table. High cards and aces. You're finished, Templar. She stood up and leaned over him. You don't get one over on me with that play. The air crackled around her clenched fists, the sound of a mage gathering power. And you don't threaten me in my establishment. There was a spark, and the hiss and sputter of a spell loose, then smothered. The Magister's hand hung in the air. Her magic countered. Tarquin smirked. You sure this is still your establishment? The Magister looked full into the face of the dealer for the first time since she summoned him. You can't be, she stumbled back. The Viper's just a tale. Tarquin took the slim ledger into the pocket of his coat. Rigging the system only works if we play by your rules. He leaned back in his chair and tipped his hat at the Magister. Sunset's beautiful in Minrathous. Might want to catch one while you still can. Who are you? What do you want? Gold? Power? Tarquin smirked. We're the Teventi you forgot. What do we want? From behind the Magister, the dealer put up his hood. Everything.